What's up guys, and welcome back to Tech Plant. Today we're going to be unboxing two grow lights from a company called GoGrow. These lights are actually a little different from most lights that I unbox, and these are desk lights. So let's get hopping and get this unboxed. This first one is going to be the bamboo edition. There are two. One of them is also a stainless steel one, and I will show you that one next. First off, in this box though, we do have a manual. We've got our power cord. It does have options for a timer on it, as well as dimness settings. Along with that, we have a little wall wart that you would plug the cord into. After that, we actually have the light components. So we have a little screw, a hand screw, and this is what you're going to use to attach the head light to the actual desk stand. And after that, we have a long, slender bamboo stand portion and the base, which is also made of bamboo. To assemble this, you're going to take the hand screw and you're going to attach it to the top light portion. And then from there, you can either decide to take the long, slender piece of bamboo and push it into the actual base, or you can mount the lamp head onto it by sliding it through the gap and screwing it down to pinch it. Doesn't matter which way you put it together, as long as you do those steps, it'll be set up and ready to go. This light does have an adjustable height, so depending on what plants you put underneath it, you can change the height of the actual light to better fit the plants. It doesn't actually travel that jerky up and down the bamboo. I just didn't loosen it enough, so it made it look kind of funny, but if you loosen it more, it goes up and down really smooth. Now that we have everything assembled, let's get this thing plugged in and let's take a look at the actual light output and see what we're looking at. Right away, it's really struggling to fight the actual video lights that I use. However, my video lights are twice as big and they use a lot more electricity, so they are a lot brighter, so that's to be expected. There are 4 brightness settings. It would be 25, 50, 75, and 100, and then there's off. They do have like a light LED mixture, so there is like the different spectrums that you might expect out of other grow lights. I'm not sure whether it's a great mix or not, but they all pretty much look the same. Alright, now we are going to do the watt meter test. I do this with every light just so you can get an idea of how much energy is actually going into this light and coming out. This just helps with people trying to match it to certain plants. The first setting is going to be 1.2. The next setting is 2.5. The third setting is going to be a solid 3.8. And the final setting is 5.4. Now, what would you actually use this light to grow with? Probably small plants, low light plants, definitely. This light is not super bright, which I guess you wouldn't expect it to be because it's supposed to be a desk light. So you don't want like the sun sitting on your desk basically. So I guess I can understand why it wouldn't be super bright. So terrariums or small plants would probably do just fine under this. Now, I already unboxed the silver one because it's literally the same setup, just made of different materials. This one is all metal and just has a slightly different look, and the bottom plate is actually more of a bowl that could catch water. Right off the bat, I did notice that the silver one was substantially brighter than the bamboo one, and interestingly enough, it's actually the cheaper of the two lights on Amazon. So if I were to get either one, I would probably get the cheaper one just because it's a lot brighter, and I think you'll just get a lot more growth out of that one. Now, I was kind of curious why we were seeing such a difference in power, and I believe it is due to the actual power source. It's using a completely different wall wart for the aluminum one. It's a 12 volt system versus the other one, which was only a 5 volt USB system. So I'm guessing that's where we're getting that extra output from. I did try switching over the plugs and it just kind of killed the other one. So they definitely have the heads wired differently. Here it is hooked up to the watt meter on max setting. We're almost at 9 watts, which is almost double. Well, maybe not almost double, but it's quite a bit more than we were seeing from the bamboo one. And again, the bamboo one's more expensive. I might end up using one of these when I actually go back to the office. We will see. However, I do have a really good idea for the silver one, so I have a really cool build in mind, and I will be releasing a video on that very soon. I did tease it on Instagram, so stay tuned for that. I'm actually going to put one of these lights to test, I guess, and use it and just see what kind of cool stuff I could come up with. Well, that pretty much sums up this unboxing. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and at least you know which of the two models is actually better. I never would have guessed that one would have had higher output, but I guess now you know. As always, guys, may your plants grow strong and healthy. I will see you next time.